So anyway, last night 3 guys got stabbed to death in Seven Kings, which is and it was right outside my first house. If I've got time I'll show you, but I need to get somewhere. A lot of people are making assumptions right now about what it could be that caused them to do that. People have put up poverty as a driving factor. People are saying it could be gang violence, drugs. I would say it might even be just a random attack that no one ever seems to put as a consideration, because obviously the people who got stabbed were Asian. Now I'd like to say something about, people who are suspected. They're not kids. One of them's 29, I think, and the other one's 39. They're the 2 suspects, and I don't know about you, but as far as I'm aware, youth doesn't extend past like 25, so... Oh, fuck. I thought you were going that way, my bad. I'm a bit stupid. Oh, he's reversing, what the hell? Okay. So they weren't young men that did are suspected to have done the attack. People are making all sorts of assumptions. I'm gonna show you how things change as you get towards the area, because people lump Seven Kings in with the rest of London, thinking that London is all the same and that everything is the same for everyone who lives here, but no, it's not. Like, as you can see right here, this is East Ham. It's mostly populated by immigrants from Eastern Europe and India and Bangladesh, Pakistan. It's not a bad thing. The food is really good here, but it's a bit shit, and it's not the people's fault. But people like to think that it's the people's fault that the area is shit. But East Ham's always been like this, to be honest. But yeah, as I'm going to show you, like, London changes dramatically the further east you go. Yeah, so we're coming up near Manor Park now. Manor Park's up that way somewhere, quite far. But yeah, that's where like most of the gangs came from. Well, the violence came from. The gangs have always been there, but most of the violence came from Manor Park, as far as I remember. Yeah, so this area has a really high rate of muggings. Cousin got stabbed with a compass at one point. They're all Sikhs, right? All the people who got killed were Sikhs. A lot of people are assuming that that's because, and they knew each other, so, they all must be in a gang or something. What you need to understand about Seven Kings is that it's known as Seven Sings for a reason. It's mostly Sikh people who live there. And that's not a bad thing. Like, it's really wealthy. Because Sikhs, they tend to work hard. They hustle for their money. They earn it. And there's no animosity between the Sikh community and other communities in the area. We all kind of like go to the same schools, hang out with the same people. Because I grew up in that area, so yeah, it's quite sad to see this happen. But yeah, there's no like gang beefs that I could think of. They're not poor. I'm gonna go there in a minute and show you just how bloody rich they all are. Hopefully, if it's not too much of a detour. It might be. So this traffic system's a bit fucked. I might be late for my appointment. I don't want to have to show you at night time because I can't see anything. But yeah, like all these people saying, like sarcastically, diversity is our strength. Like, come on now. You know this wasn't anything to do with diversity. That's reckless, man. That's really reckless. What would she have done if she got a baby killed like that? Probably would have blamed someone else. Entitled parents. But yeah, as you see, this area is quite poor, relatively. Come on. Yeah, as you see, all the shops are a bit shit, you know. And it gets better towards Ilford. Ilford is a really nice looking area, but as we, you know, as I'm about to tell you, that is where all the the acid attacks happened. Ilford has a huge crackhead problem. When the police don't bother containing crime, it spreads. You can see it changes. So right now we're leaving the town centre part of Ilford, and we're going to enter Seven Kings. And you're just going to see the difference in the quality of housing in the community. Might actually get past where the attack happened. Yeah, we're gonna approach Seven Kings now. Oh wait, is there still police cars? What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh, so I can't show you there because I think they've cordoned off the entire thing. Even businesses. Wait, how am I gonna get... Okay. Alright. Yeah, I can't even show you my old place, but that is where I used to live when I was a kid. Oh shit, okay. Well, I hope they haven't blocked off the entire high road, because I need to go there. I might have been better off going the other way. But yeah, as you can see, like, really nice houses. In this area, one family typically owns several houses on the street for each sibling. That's just how rich people seem to operate in this area. They drive supercars. Ah, shit, he's turning around. Yeah, but that little area is like the poorest area, because I used to live there, and even that looks really nice. So they're not really that poor. Yeah. Good lad, don't let him block you in. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you, but down there, that's where all the $1 million or £1 million bungalows are. And guess who they're all owned by? Sikhs. Because they're not poor. So all these people saying, oh no, it's poverty, they're chatting shit. This right here is good news. See, as you can see, it doesn't really look like London anymore. It looks like a big town or a city, but it doesn't look like London. This is the suburbs of London. This all used to be Essex, up until 65 I think, when London bought. Good news, what are you doing? Yeah, and you're going to see this effect of not feeling like London. It gets even more intensified the further you go. This is Barley Lane, another part of Seven Kings. And as you can see, look at these houses, look at the fucking houses. Do these look like poor people to you? These are fucking loaded people. They have so much money. They are not poor. So, you know, before you start making an assumption of all brown people, you know, actually take a second and check whether your assumptions are even founded in reality. Fucking twats, man. Update on that whole stabbing situation. It appears to be a work thing, a work dispute. Apparently the boss wasn't paying his employees, so I think the employees, or I don't know who aggravated it, but it seems to be the employees were unsatisfied with the fact that they weren't getting paid, and apparently not paying the builders is very common in this area. That's not something I ever thought was a thing here, considering how rich everyone is. No matter how shit your boss is, a lawyer is cheaper than your life. I mean, come on now. We don't settle things that way. And it is, like, one of the council members said that, yeah, this is unheard of in the Sikh community. And yeah, it is, actually, it really is. You never hear, this stuff doesn't happen here. You know? The only violent crime that's happened here was like, oh man, so many years ago, when I was a kid, some guy got beheaded, and that was completely, I think it was a white on white crime. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think that was even like an immigrant thing. It's a bit fucked. All I know is that you know, you should pay your fucking workers, and workers, if you're not getting paid, you have the right to hire a lawyer. You know, a lawyer is much cheaper than your life. So why would you risk your life, or even take a life, over this? It doesn't make sense. Apparently, one of the guys who got killed was one of the aggressors. So that completely backfired on him anyway. So, like, what the fuck? You were trying to... What were you trying to do? Like, anything that you were intending to do, you could have done that with a lawyer instead and saved your life. And the guy who killed him, his own friend, he killed his own friend, snaked him. He didn't even try and save his life. I would have stopped the fight there and then. I would have been like, you know what, guys? Let's just end this, because the guy's down. My guy's down, you know? No, man, there's no loyalty here. Yeah, man, this doesn't make any sense. Like, even... I work at a established pizza chain, right? We're a very reputable company. You've heard of us, I guarantee it. And we're international as well. So, one of our workers, he was complaining, you know, he wasn't getting paid for the right amount of hours. And the managers, they get scared. You have to pay your employees. There's no way around it. No amount of lawyers will help you in that. Yeah, it doesn't matter if your son or your cousin or whatever is a lawyer. It doesn't matter if your boss has that many connections either, because at the end of the day, that's not something you can defend in court. You know, it's indefensible. If you don't pay someone, you could be the biggest corporation, you still have to pay them. So I don't even buy the argument that these guys felt like they had to, because if they didn't do it, they wouldn't get paid. I feel like a human life isn't valuable anymore. Man, it's been a weird couple of days for this area. We're not like the rest of London. We don't normally see crime on this scale. Whenever there's been stabbings, there's always been, you know, someone stabbed someone else's hand, or, you know, an arm, or like a really minor place in the body. I don't know what this guy's problem is. He's right on my ass. Fuck. Why was he behind me then? Why did that guy come right up to behind me? Yeah, it's funny, everyone was saying, oh, gang violence, you know, the mothers are gonna be, oh, he was such a good boy, he was gonna be a footballer. Yeah, none of that happened.